Today, I'm going to be unboxing and installing this Noctua NH-D9L heatsink onto my motherboard. For demonstration purposes, the motherboard is an Asus Z270G. Now to unbox this, you just push on this and then open it up, flip it upside down, and that was easy. Now, there's another part you have to unbox. Boy, one thing about Noctua is that they have multiple pieces to unbox. It's crazy, but not stupid. Okay. So right off the bat, when you do unbox, you get this very tiny heatsink, and I will discuss why I'm doing this heatsink later. Now here is where all of the components are. The brackets, the thermal paste, and even the instructions. Here's the Intel bracket, screws, and a 90-degree Phillips head. Now, before installing this, got to take this little cardboard box out in between the heatsink. Now, there's only one of them, which is good, and now we have to take the bottom cover off. First off, on the motherboard, we have to install this, which if you look at the bottom right here, it says engraved LGA 115X. That means it works for 1155, 1156, and 1151 and 1150. So one thing about Noctua is that they make heatsinks that are compatible with older sockets, so that's really, really nice. So just carefully put that underneath there. Now for the LGA 115X, you will want to open this bag and take the black parts out and install them first. The black pieces are called spacers. So you just put them in each corner. Just like that. Now after that, we want to put in the brackets, which are these pieces. Now, people usually tend to put it right here and orient the heatsink like this, but it is strongly recommended to orient it like this right here. So we're going to do that. Like so. Just like that. And now we want to put in these little guys right here. These pieces are only if you have LGA 2011, so don't even worry about it. So I'm just gonna loosely put them in first. Now it is time to open this common parts bag so we can retrieve the thermal paste. So here's the thermal paste. Now the cap I had to unscrew, so let me just carefully put in the thermal paste, just like a grain of rice. That size is perfect. Just like that. Now for the fun part. Time to install our new Noctua heatsink. But in order to do that, you have to open these brackets to get the fan out. Right there. And the other one. You'll notice that the fans are also attached to the screws that we need to put this in. So just gently take it out. So here it is. I like to call this Noctua's signature bracket because apparently all of their Noctua products are just like it. Apparently you have to be careful when screwing this in. You want to do small parts left and right rather than doing one part on one side, because it'll just angle it and prevent the other screw from screwing in. So note to self. Now you don't need to screw this in too tight or screw it in too much, but you do want to screw it in to where the heatsink will not move. So that's pretty good. Don't worry about the motherboard shaking, it's just on a box. Now it's time to install the fan. We want the fan blowing air out that way, so I'm going to install it on this side, and that the CPU cable will be hanging away from it. So gently put it in. Just like so. Latch it on that side. And latch it on this side. One thing I love about the NH-D9L is that it does not conflict with tall memory. So if you want like a compact heatsink that does not conflict with memory, this is your solution. Now another nice thing about it is I have an old 80mm fan right here, but if you put it on the side, of course I'm not going to install it, but look at that. Perfect. Okay, so let me put this back in my chassis and I will start up the computer. Alright, so this is what the finished product looks like. It fits really, really well in the Antec P50. I believe the maximum CPU height is about 130 millimeters, but this Noctua heatsink, I don't know what to say. Double thumbs up for them. Alright, I've popped the chassis back open because I don't really know what's going to happen, so I will know what to do. And besides, first time installing heat sinks I feel like is bad luck. So it's time to fire up the machine. Alright, that's a good sign. Now I want to go into the BIOS to see if we get good temperatures. So there's the post beep, which is a good sign. And look at that, 33 Celsius. That's actually pretty impressive. One thing I should probably tell you is I switched to air cooling because liquid cooling, in my opinion, is not reliable. And I know air cooling has, air cooling lasts better So that about wraps it up on the NH-D9L installation. If you want me to do benchmarks, please leave a comment below. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, share it with your friends, and I will see you next time. Now, while you are on your computer, a lot of you tend to have problems with it, such as slow performance, a lot of viruses, anything like that. Before you take it to the repair shop or consider buying a new one, come to my website, remotetechassistance.com. While you're there, please download my 7 simple secrets to make your computer run faster. It is free, it is simple, and it is also safe. Also, if you do not want to look at the PDF, come to my Remote Tech Assistance channel on YouTube and watch the secrets there. They are also as simple as the PDF file. Just go to remotetechassistance.com. There is a link in the description below.